people will go to the scene.
I just have a question for the mom.
Just you have to come back. You have to come back up. We have a heavy queue. You're breaking up. Don't got time. Let me down, bro.
Hey, Boo, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I just want
Hold up, Brazy. She did not say he does not have a phone. She did not say, hold up, Mom, don't say nothing. Just a second, please. She did not say he was late. Stop trying to put words in her motherfucking mouth. She said not everybody has certain things. Not everybody does this. Not everybody does that. She did not say my son didn't have a phone. She did not say my son didn't do all this and that. Stop putting shit in the mouth to try to narrate the fucking story, bitch. Or I'm gonna have admin start kicking y'all the fuck out. Shut the fuck up and listen. If that's what the fuck she said, she didn't say my son. She said not everybody has options. Not everybody knows how to react when certain shit happens. So you dumbass bitches and trolls in here trying to bitch, you about to get the silver-toed boot and have to watch from the window. She said not everybody has a phone. Not everybody has this. She's not talking about her son. She said everybody reacts differently when there's a situation. Not everybody goes to the police. Not everybody has a phone to call. Not everybody has this or that set up. That's what she said. If she said my son didn't have a phone, after she just said my son had a phone, then I would have said she said your son just didn't have a phone when your son had a phone. So stop doing that. Because y'all be hearing what the fuck y'all want to hear. Go ahead.
Hey, Boo. First of all, clear them the fuck out. You bitches, y'all overgrown and probably got your own fucking kids, grown fucking kids as well, and y'all worried about what some young 21-year-olds was doing. You don't know what the fuck happened, just like we don't know. We're here to find out what the fuck happened, and the mom can only tell you so much because it's an open fucking case. So at the end of the day, you overly grown, big age, motherfucking decrepit ass, old ass, don't have no life.
But we gotta ask the question. We gotta move on to questions. I know you want to read, but don't waste the mom's time. Yes, that is the mom. She sent me photos of them together. Yes, those are the photos I have. Go ahead, love.
Okay, so what I just want to know is how were you able to get a lot of this information to the mom? Because I know you can't talk a lot about it when you're in jail over the phone. Because it's recorded. So you can't really just go into detail. So how was it you able to verify some of the information when you talked to the lawyer? Because I thought he didn't have a lawyer.
So again, you clearly didn't hear me say we have paperwork. I mean, like you got to tell y'all 1,000 at one time. Like this what you got lawyers, so this what you.
So she says she has paperwork. She's his mother.
Don't ask me about no car being took again. I explained that. So
she explained that.
Just chill. At this point, y'all need to get kicked because y'all doing too much now. Y'all just keep going like.
She says she has paperwork. She also has reports. She also is on the phone.
You can't tell me something that's already gone. So how you gonna already tell me my son getting locked up? He's already there.
She says she has paperwork, she has reports, there's detectives, and the things have been confiscated, including the messages. I do believe, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're the parent of someone...
Thank you, that's common sense. You gonna go ahead, that's your first move. You grabbing what you gotta grab and you removing yourself.
Yeah. And she also said that when she's on the phone with him, she has a limited amount of time and knows that it's being recorded and can only have certain types of conversations. X, Y, and Z.
Hi, Robert.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Sosa's mom.
What y'all better realize is the case started because of Vigo, okay? So quit talking about who came somewhere because of something. Shit shouldn't be done on social media. Where it starts at is where it ends at.
Oh, it started on Vigo. Okay, go ahead, Tammy.
What are you talking about?
Come on, Tammy. Go ahead.
Okay, I just would like to ask really quickly to the people in the audience. You have to understand that being gay has nothing to do with it. Gay people can be sexually assaulted as well, just like prostitutes can be raped, hoes can be raped. People can be sexually assaulted. So him being straight or gay is a non-issue.
It's irrelevant
when it comes to what they are accusing each other of. So I don't understand why everybody's stuck on this gay thing. If he were gay and he said no, no is no. I just don't understand why y'all keep talking about gay as if gay somehow makes him guilty of something. He's not in question by the police or have a case because he's gay. It's because an act of violence that is, is not
resolved. I just want to ask the mother, when you say sexual assault, it's such a broad term. Sexual assault can be a slap on the ass. When you say sexual assault, to what degree of sexual assault is she speaking of?
She said when you...
Well, at this point, I just need to leave it at that. I don't want to go any further, like, to be specific. Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
And you're entitled to that.
Oh, and, okay, she doesn't have to elaborate on that, but do you feel whatever transpired, that the punishment somehow it was fair with the violation? Do you feel whatever happened was worth him doing what he did, or do you think that there was another way out of this situation?
Good question.
Tell me, look, maybe I can talk to you on your end. This ain't.
And that's fine, and absolutely. That's fine. Thank you, Tammy. She said maybe, she doesn't want to go into too much detail about that and how she feels about that. And that's fine. You don't have to. Because she might feel
okay, bye, y'all.
Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. Whatever you're comfortable enough with, because I know this is a sensitive topic. Go ahead.
Hey, Robert.
Hi, love.
My question to the mom. Hi, Mom. My question to the mom is, are you prepared to hear the worst if it does come out that your son?
Okay, look, wait, let me stop this, because you already went live trying to say that you felt like my son was gay, and I'm stupid a mother and don't want to acknowledge it and all this and that. So we gonna go with all that.
I never said you. Now, Robert, did I ever say that she was stupid when I asked you that question when I came on the live? And you're being very spicy for no reason, and I'm just asking a question. If you don't want people asking questions, and we're being respectful, but we're being respectful, and you're snapping for no reason, and it's unnecessary. But when, first of all, Robert, when I came on your live and I asked that question, did I ever say that she was stupid? I did not. When I asked the question, I specifically... She took it...
Oh, she's not talking about my live. She's not talking about my live.
Your own live journey. You.
I never said that you were stupid or anything. So I don't know where you're getting that from.
Don't want to accept my son is gay and you feel what he did is gay and all this and that. So no, I watched you come out of your mouth.
Okay, ma'am, what I'm saying to you is my opinion stands on it, and a lot of people feel the same way. Exactly, so you're getting upset at my opinion, and it's my opinion when I say that a lot of times some guys are not open about coming out about liking men. That is what I'm saying to you. But if you're gonna snap on everybody who wants to come up and ask you a question, and if you're not prepared to entertain this interview, maybe you should come back another time.
service went out. My service went out. Now she hung up. She's over Bigo. She might be.
Hello.
Hey, love. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So the question was, and I know you talked about this a little bit, and she kind of already said this. They said, do you just think that just not gay or straight, nothing sexuality, do you think that your son was tricking? Do you think that he was like just, trying to make money and, I don't know if that's Bigo associated or not, but just, coming over to kind of trick, to make the money, to make the coins?
Well, that's what I guess he was under the impression of, but
yeah.
Like I said, I don't know. I told you how I felt about that part. So whatever he was trying to do, or whatever his goal was, like I told him, it was just like the wrong thing to do. But
yeah, and she did say that her son was told that there would be hoes, there would be 5 bands, there would be hoes, 5 bands, money. Her son was also told that they only do the gay stuff for social media. They got bitches over there, all this type of shit. Go ahead.
No, I don't need my rent paid, honey. You got me messed up.
Go ahead, Big Bless.
Hey, Robert, I'm back again. Listen, it's kind of crazy right now, but she knew about. She said she didn't know, or did she know? Like they said about him tricking and whatever. You remember the story? We from New York City. What happened in Taft High School, right?
I'm gonna come back up with a question. My time is valuable, my love. I appreciate you, but go ahead, love. Go ahead, Kimbo. Well, because y'all like to put stuff in people's mouths. He was flown out. He didn't fly himself. He was flown. And his mother.
I just have one more question. I did come in here late, but did y'all discuss about Hell's Kitchen today when they show a picture of him in jail for something dealing with hitting a child on the bicycle? Because it don't
yes.
show.
So the mother okay. Just because I don't want you to have to repeat yourself, Ma. She said he is not even in jail for all the stuff that happened with Zay. He's in jail for other stuff. But she said when that got all out the way, he then said, "This is what happened. This is what actually is going on," because it's heard on social media. She said all that already. And also, that correlated with what we saw because you guys are posting the bond and all of that, but those charges aren't even for what we're talking about here. So she said they have lawyers, detectives, and X, Y, and Z, and they're starting the process with everything because they have the messages and reports and stuff like that.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. And yes, she other stuff. That's her. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ma, but you knew about the other stuff already.
Yeah, we found all that out. Yeah.
Yes. There we go.
Not speaking on nothing about my son. None of that. Nothing.
Yeah. Go ahead, love.
Hello?
Man, that man was over there making him some money, man. Y'all leave them people alone.
For you all, I'm not talking about no. We gotta go ahead.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
What about the stolen car?
She already talked about the stolen car. She said that the police have it.
I was late. My bad.
It's okay. No problem. For your mama, so you ain't got to do it. Some people coming in late, so they're asking questions. I'm sure it'll all be. Go ahead. Hello? Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
My question is to the mom. There was a video that showed, I guess, her son running from one room to the kitchen and then back to that room. If he was in such, what's the word I'm looking for here? Distraught or whatever, why wouldn't he just run out the door and go to safety or whatever?
They said there was a video of him running from one room to the other. If he was in such distress, why wouldn't he run out the room? Do you want me to answer that, or do you want to answer that?
Not, but that's just the most dumbest. Okay, we're going to go. You can answer that because
the reason why
I just really hope that everybody knows what to do when they are going through some shit this, and y'all back is against the wall, and y'all know exactly what to do and how to do it in an orderly fashion. Y'all are great.
The reason why she said that happened is because her son was assaulted, whether sexually, physically, X, Y, and Z, and the option of running out the front door wasn't present, so he actually went out the back and climbed down and got out that way. He actually did not run out the front. He climbed down, actually.
Okay, but Robert, you see where I'm going with this. The time that he took to go from the bedroom to the kitchen and get the knife and go back, you understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, girl, just say it instead of because I don't understand.
It's like I said, the video showed that he ran from the bedroom to the kitchen, got the knife, and went back to the bedroom.
Yeah, and you're saying instead of running.
So I'm saying, like, that time that if he was so distraught, why run to the kitchen and get the knife, go back in the bedroom, or why not just go run and go for safety?
I have no clue, but people react differently during shock, my love, so I don't know. And I will say, and I'm not taking anyone's side, but in self-defense situations, everybody just doesn't get up and run out the front door. Is that safe to say? That's safe to say. Yeah. I mean, no, I'm just saying, some people would, some people wouldn't. She said that already. So, and I don't know, I didn't watch the video. They're saying that's not how the video looked. They're saying it's the other way around. I have no clue. We saw, and then I know y'all only saw 2 seconds of the video. The video was like 2 goddamn seconds. So until we see...
You saw a little bit that you wanted to show.
You saw the side that they wanted to show, which means nothing. I want to see the interaction from him getting into bed and then Sosa getting up and then that interaction from what happened. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to know. I don't give a damn about a 2-second clip of some shit from the other side. Damn. Go ahead.
Hey, I just want to know, did we get to confirm his age?
Confirm his age?
Yeah.
What? You asking me, am I confirming my son's age? Yeah, I'm glad you did what you needed to do. It's Miss Sosa.
Hold on.
We confirm.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Robert. So, my question is, okay, so the mom made a statement and she said that because everybody may not have the opportunity or option to call the police when a situation such as the one that her son went through, happens. So my question for her is, were there any pending charges or anything that he had going on as to why he wasn't...
So
I said, don't ask me nothing about my son's charges. No case was coming up, was pending. I said what I said, and that is it. That is all. I don't have nothing else about why he did what made him do what he did. I'm not doing that.
One more question.
If you look at
it's not an if, woulda, and coulda, and shoulda.
Okay. I'm sorry. I came in on that part.
No, you're fine, because a lot of people come in late. So if you look at the documentation that people have posted, it's not even about the situation that happened with him and Zay. It's something else. So yes, there was other stuff going on.
Okay. My next question, because of the charges that he had, was he supposed to be traveling out of state?
Yes, he was fine. That was some whole different stuff that had to been took care of. The thing is, why he didn't call the law, like I just told y'all, because I was down in the beginning, my child did go to the laws himself and said, hi, this is me, da-da-da-da-da. I had to come home because this happened to me, and da-da-da-da-da. So, there you have it. Like, what? And no, y'all, okay, can't none of us think how he thinking. I don't know what went on for real. I wasn't there. Don't none of us know, but who was there in God? Not one time did y'all hear me on this letter say, oh, what y'all talk about? I know what my child didn't do. Y'all didn't hear me say none of that. Not ever did y'all hear me say nothing of the sort. Y'all just so busy, blah, 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 and just saying whatever y'all want to say. Never, not one time did I say anything of that nature. Never.
Okay, so the reason why I was asking is because I was just for my own clarity, I was trying to understand what kind of charges he could possibly have where he didn't have active warrants and they weren't, and he was able to travel or get on a plane without anybody.
No, it was more like a little probation thing on a simple case, and here you got a little warrant, you got to respond to it. So that's how it was. It wasn't like nothing major he committed. No, it was a probation thing on some minor stuff that happened some while ago. Ain't got nothing to do with none of this. And now he's here, you can address the warrant, then they'll proceed.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
Hey Zeus, hey mother. Did you have a feeling? How you doing? When your son was getting ready to leave, did you have a feeling, like an eerie feeling, like maybe this wasn't a good idea? You know.
Well, actually, her son. I'll say this for you as well, mother. And she said it before. Her son called her and said something's not right. These people, something's going on. These people is.
Yeah.
No, she's talking about. You talking about when I realized that he was going there?
You know, when you always, your kids would be like, Mom, I want to do this and I want to do it, and you be like, well, I don't know, baby, but go ahead. Did you get like a little feeling?
Yeah, but no, see, that wasn't even none of that. The way this went, it was like he had asked me for his paperwork for his ID or whatever, and I was like, okay, because I had it, and I said, okay, and he was saying something about a job and this, so I ain't thinking nothing of it, so I gave it to him. So that's why I'm sitting there like, y'all sitting up there saying my child was here and there like weeks ago and months ago. I'm like, that's totally false. That's false as hell. But I showed Robert. I'm not going to sit up here and try to explain myself to no bunch of people when I show Robert actual facts of how my child was nowhere near where they're putting him or where they seen him on a live or when they didn't. And I'm going to say they dates wasn't right. I gave him actual proof. Now, when I realized what was going on, I'm like, well, wait a minute, why is you there? What is you doing? So of course, being a mother, I'm like, what the hell? So of course I started feeling the way because I'm like, I'm lost. I'm not knowing what's really going on.
Yeah.
Until after it's already going on.
Yeah, that's all I want to know. You didn't do nothing wrong in this.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I
pray your son gets justice, and I pray that the people be like a little bit more respectful towards his mother in his case, because I don't believe he's innocent. But fuck Zay, free Sosa.
How do we know that's really her? Well, she's the one who sent me photos. She's the one who y'all want to know if it's really her, but everything, the information that I've gotten from her has been correct about the flight, about the certain amount of days. So, I mean, at this point, she can cam up, and she also showed photos of her and her son in family photos.
I showed you my body tattoos, and he's on my body.
She has him tatted on her. God, sorry, love. But y'all not gonna believe that, even with that being said. So we don't give a fuck about that. Go ahead.
Well, let everybody just alike. So.
Yeah, they're not gonna believe it, even if you sit up here and show that. They still don't fuck what they're gonna believe at this point. Hello.
All right, so my question is, did Zay actually formally press any charges against him, or did he just go to the jail and drop the stuff off and say the stuff? Because if he's in jail for something totally different, did Zay even go to the police for real, or did he just tell the police something at the hospital?
He said did
Wait, what you say?
He said did Zay press any charges on your son after everything happened, even though your son turned himself in? Is there like any combating things that Zay tried to press on him?
Well, I just said I'm not going to explain nothing. If he's telling everything else, then go to his live and let him tell everything.
Ain't that it? That's a good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Everything.
That's a great. I say that all the time. If y'all want to know what Zay's doing, go ask Zay.
Like, stop here. And you're going to turn around and say that, my child is this, and that, so we just going to let everybody be great. And putting my name somewhere in the case, that's not going to, there's nothing that y'all can do to ruffle my feathers. I promise you, this ain't what nobody wants.
Yeah.
So we don't do that. All that going to Facebook and saying what's here and what's there, I don't care.
If y'all want to know what Zay did, go ask Zay.
So, ask her if she knows that Sosa was trying to force Zay to drink liquor every 5 minutes. Ask her that question.
That's irrelevant. I'm not going to ask her that question.
What?
Who cares? They wanted me to ask you if you knew that Sosa was trying to force Zay to drink liquor every 5 minutes. Child, what does that have to do with anything?
Everybody grown, so, and
that was on live. Okay, they was both drinking and high. What does that have to do with anything? Y'all love to deflect. Who gives a fuck? They both grown. If he was trying to force them, there's a difference between somebody trying to force somebody to drink liquor and trying to sexually violate them. Good try, though. The fuck? That has to do with anything.
Hey, Robert.
Hey, baby.
I just want to ask a little simple question about the situation. So how did her son and Zay actually met each other?
Good question. Do you know how your son and Zay actually interacted with each other, like how they met?
You know what? And I would like to know that myself, because I say the same thing. Like, how did y'all even come across each other? Like, who addressed who? Like, I just think, like I just told y'all swear somebody stupid.
I just got in here, so I'm just letting you know.
No. She's saying the same thing I'm saying because we don't know yet. Zay won't say it.
Yeah, because I just got in here because, you know, that little tone of that voice.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Robert.
Thank you, baby. So...
them guys that was like really kind of writing and DM and Instagram. This wasn't even on here. None of this. The stuff that we were able to stumble across from all kind of names. And we like, what the hell? So it was like certain comments that was made, certain things. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's all this? So I don't know. I'm assuming, but I can't say who addressed who first. I don't know. Like I said, certain stuff I'm just as lost as y'all.
Yes, feel free to go when you see Zay live and ask him to...
Yeah, and get all the information y'all want to get from him.
Yeah, get all the information that you get.
That's who y'all believe anyway, so go ahead.
Okay, they only believe one side over here, girl. That's why bitches are mad. Okay, so we have go over there, my love. Go ahead.
So my question is for the parent. So even though that you feel as if Zay is lying, do you feel like your son was right or wrong on the situation, or are you just paying it?
Well, she already got into that, and she already...
I'm pissed about the whole thing, period. I'm beyond living. I'm pissed. So we ain't gonna speak on how I'm feeling. But at the end of the day, all of this, what's stream, why this app, this and that, what y'all not getting at? It happened from the app. It came from the app. I don't do all this shit. Y'all ain't never seen my face around here like, let's do drama. Never. I don't do that. So it came from
I'm not coming up here.
Where all the drama started from. It's this app. Ain't nothing else.
Yeah, I'm not coming up here.
It's this app.
Yeah, I'm not coming up here to disrespect you. I'm not coming up here to call you out your name.
No, I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying you are.
But what I am going to say is I apologize as me being a father. I apologize that you parents have to go through that. Zay's in, Sosa's in. However, no parent should have to endure what you're enduring. So don't let this beat you down to the point to where you lose your sanity off something that's for an app. You continue to hold your ground and be a parent and support yourself, and you have support here. Don't think everybody's disrespectful. We're going to call you out your name and anything to that nature, because we're all not like that.
Something to y'all, since y'all all want to know, what is mama don't know nothing about Bigo, mama that I am a host on Bigo, okay? Been here for 3 years, okay? We don't do drama. I don't deal with none of this kind of stuff at all. Period. Never. That ain't my thing. I know exactly how y'all move on this app. I know exactly how dramaful y'all get. So stop saying, well, she lying. She just said something about picking up course. If I just told y'all I've been on the app for years. Duh. I don't do drama. And just because my son is in this situation, why do y'all keep on coming? Because you're going to jail too. I have nothing to do with my son's mistakes.
First of all, she never said she don't know who Zay is. If you bitches would listen, she said when her son went over there and she found out who he was going with, she said, why would you be going with some of the messiest people on the app who are gay? And then her son said, oh. Clearly. And then her son said, they said they do it for social media. There's bitches and we're going to make 5 stacks and we're going to get you an audition. We got money, we got hoes, and then flew him out. She said that 1 million fucking times. So if you just get into the live...
I never said I didn't know nothing about this app. That's a whole lie. Y'all never heard me say nothing about I didn't know nothing about this app. Y'all are the most lying.
Girl, they love to put a word in your mouth, girl. Let me tell y'all something, because I'm about to get my app and start kicking.
Why would I say that when it's people that actually know who I am on the app? So what?
And she came into my box.
I've been in a whole family and everything.
You know what they try to do, my love? They try to put words in your fucking mouth. Don't pay them no attention.
I don't care if my son is lying to me. What kid don't lie to their parents? Like, what?
Parents, right.
What parents
all the time.
Like, who don't lie? Like, y'all is one of the most weird people ever.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. K. We have a question. Go ahead.
Okay. The question that I have, times have changed from when we was growing up to now. Like, LGBTQ has a lot of rights and stuff. The government is protecting them. So my question to you is, if this has to go to trial, would you let it due to they being a gay man, or would you tell your son to take the plea deal?
Wait, what you say?
What'd you say? I'm sorry. What'd you say, my love?
What part did you hear me say?
You said the plea deal or Zay being a gay man? What?
Okay, let me start all over. You know, times have changed. Like, I'm 39, I'll be 40. Gays, they didn't have rights. But now, y'all have a lot of rights in the government, like the hate crime. So for Zay being a gay man, and this happened to him, would you take it to trial, or would you tell your son to take the plea deal?
No, he ain't taking no plea deal.
Let me say something. Hold up. And I got to say this to everybody. It doesn't matter if her son had priors. It doesn't matter if whatever. And I'm saying this, Llama and all of health people here. That is something completely separate.
Because what was last ain't got nothing to do with this. This ain't got, that's a whole simple. This ain't got nothing to do with this.
No. I'm not talking about his past. I'm not talking about his past. I'm talking about this crime right here. Like, okay, like I told you, I'm 39. Back in the day, gays didn't have as much rights as they have now. Like, if you do something to them, what is it called? A hate crime? So my question is, if it was to go to trial, would you take it there, or would you just tell him to take a plea deal because of the rights that gays have now? That's what I'm asking.
And no, I am not. He's going to take it to trial. He has a voice, and ain't nobody ashamed to know gay. Nothing.
Okay.
Period.
I just wanted to know that.
Assaulted, touched, bothered. I don't care if it came about that he wanted to be curious or see something and it went wrong. It still don't mean that it was supposed to go wrong. This is what everybody failing to realize. Even if he wanted to be sneaky, I want to know what it feel like to touch another man, whatever the fucking case may be. Does that mean, that means you can violate me or you can do things to me, or like, this is the point. Y'all deflecting on some whole different.
Girl, they love a deflection.
None of that.
They love a deflection.
He can be whatever he want to be. If he feel like he want to be gay, then he can be gay.
His sexuality literally has nothing to do with this, which is crazy.
Nobody cares about none of that. I was uncomfortable when I found out. You be friends with people like that. Like, for what?
Hi. Hey, y'all. My question is, how do you feel about, okay, so I don't know exactly what was going on. I guess they got into a fight, but him stabbing him in the back, that's like, do you find that kind of suspicious? Like, he was trying to run away and he just, like, kept stabbing him?
Well, I don't know if you came late, but she said this once again. She said it a million times. You can't tell someone how to defend themselves when they've been violated or assaulted. So she's said it a million times. She said her son told her himself that he was X, Y, and Z. So you can't tell someone how to react or respond. I'm going to answer for her so she doesn't have to keep answering for y'all. The reason why she's cursing y'all and wearing y'all out is because y'all keep coming in and asking the same goddamn questions that she's already answered. Okay, that's why she's wearing.
Sometimes I wasn't there, but it's so funny that all y'all commenting like y'all was sitting right next to him.
Robert, you are right, my love, that we can't tell a person how to defend themselves, but we do know what the law is. Do not play like you don't. That is not defense. He was running away. He was not the aggressor. Stop playing our face, Robert.
Huh?
Stop playing our face, trying to take her side. You know that shit ain't right.
I'm going to take her side. Somebody running away doesn't mean, or defending themselves doesn't mean that they're not going to defend themselves in a certain way, shape, or form. So that comment was stupid. Doesn't matter. Bitch, people shoot, stab, blow up, kill, choke. You can't tell someone how to defend themselves when they're running away. And running away doesn't just mean running away. Running away sometimes means I'm going to carve you up like a fucking Halloween pumpkin.